Growing up, I was the only girl in the family, with one brother and 3 male cousins. Imagine the mutiny we caused, running after one another, creating a huge chaos. I believe they saw me as the 5th boy. My name is Yasmeen Shabsough. I'm 23, from Jordan. I work with GIZ, Sport for Development Project, and I am a football player. Jordanians, we always had family gatherings and picnics. And as a typical Jordanian family, there was always a football at the back of the car. That's how I started playing football. Basically, because there was no one to play Barbie or rope skipping with, girls' games. It was always football. Many girls start playing sports from a very young age, especially through organized sports in schools. However, there always comes the time where they stop. Any ideas why? Because of the misunderstanding clouding their minds that sports might be a waste of time. Because sports will affect their school grades and prevent them from becoming the future doctors and engineers their families pre-assume they will be. Did you know? According to Gatorade's Girls in Sports Study, girls are dropping out of sports at 1.5 times the rate that boys do by the age of 14. So by the age of 17, more than half of the girls will quit playing sports altogether. 32% of the girls thought they were not good enough. I would like to say that it's not about being good or even the best. It's about playing the sport you love and discover your self-worth through sports. And as girls progress towards the senior year, توجيهي, most of the girls who play sports decide they must stop, as it would affect them from studying for this year. These are some of the biggest reasons why girls are dropping out of sports. They believe that their lives will become unbalanced, juggling both academics and sports. This leads us to the big question. How do sports empower us? What are the values of sports? Let me tell you from the perspective of my specialty, from the perspective of football. Value number 1, teamwork. Football is a team sport. It is built upon every player collectively working together to achieve a common goal. A successful team beats with one heart. We all strike together to score a goal, and we all defend together to protect our goal. This is teamwork. Just like the 22 players, from the bench players to the starters, every person plays a role in the team's success. And as we all know, teamwork makes the dream work. Value number 2, self-confidence. Sports in general, and football in specific, can help anyone discover the fighter inside them. It will show them their inner power, which pushes them to overcome all the obstacles set in their ways. In football, the player who creates most of the opportunities and is named as the mastermind. The best example of self-worth can be embodied in the midfielder. Value number 3, builds confidence. Football challenges you to become better, work harder, stand up for yourself, and gain confidence in yourself and in others who trust and cheer for you. It allows you to say, chill, I've got this. Just like the guardian of the galaxy, the other half of the team's source of confidence, the goalkeeper. From my own experience, football helped me to become confident enough to stand here and speak in front of you today. A few butterflies in my stomach, I'm not gonna lie. Value number 4, leadership. Football teaches intangible leadership skills that can be taught in a classroom. It teaches responsibility, accountability, how to grow in a character, in how to lead your team towards the top. Just like the on and off leader of the squad, the capitano. Value number 5, respect. Football and respect go hand in hand. Respecting your opponent, your teammates, your coach, respecting the referee. All players can shape that in their daily lives. And when I'm talking about respect, I'm definitely talking about the coach. Last but not least, value number 6, determination. When life knocks you down, stand back up, brush off the dust and say, you kick like a baby. Sports teach you how to keep on working hard no matter what mistakes you make. To be successful in sports and in life, you have to accept and learn from those mistakes and then move past them. Never stop when you finish. Stop when you're done, because that's when you're going to score the game epic winning goal like a boss. I think we all know that I'm talking about the badass striker. And in case you were wondering, no, I'm not a striker. I'm a defender. See these values, ladies and gentlemen. These values are just a drop in the ocean of values you can learn through sports. All feeling good? I think we're all ready to go and play a 90 minutes match now. But this match is not without the challenges women in sports face. When I was a young girl living in my own fantasy world, my school's team was playing in a girls' tournament. As I was walking towards the pitch, out of nowhere, a lady approached me, looked directly to my face and said, I hate girls who play football. I was shocked, stunned, tears and anger burning in my inside. My mind kept on screaming, why? Why would you say such a thing to a young girl? Why would you hate a girl who plays football? After that moment of sadness, I recomposed myself, shifted my inner power, and pushed my mentality into a positive way, which led me to captain my team to the final match, score the game-winning goal, and hold the trophy up high. Oftentimes in life, things do not go the way we want. But sports teach us that it's not the end of the world. Even when the people closest to you do not agree with your choice to play sports. Even when the women's national team practice on second-class grounds. And even when the stadiums are empty during women's matches. Remember the 6 added values. How do sports empower us? When women implement these values in their daily lives, that's when change occurs. Last year, I heard the story in the news. It recounted the journey of 24 crazy female footballers from 22 different countries whom gathered in Tanzania to climb the highest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, to set a world record playing the highest altitude football match ever played in history on the top. Whoa, those ladies are crazy. But guess what? I was one of those crazy ladies. Haneen, my partner in crime, and I, we were representing our beloved Jordan in this challenge, put together by Equal Playing Field, an initiative that challenges gender equality and promotes women and girls in sports. It took us 7 days to climb that beast of a mountain, fighting extreme cold, lack of oxygen, altitude sickness. Every single day was a challenge in itself. On day 7, summit day, we started our ascent at 3 a.m. in minus 20 degrees, fighting our minds and bodies, screaming, "Stop, you can't anymore. Your fingers or toes are numb. Why have I done this to myself? Why am I here?" But we climbed with one heart, with one soul, having each other's back, because we believed in our message. And playing the game on the top, it was like we were playing on a normal pitch, not on a volcanic ash. We were running, sprinting, slide tackling, trying to score. Because it is not the mountain we conquered, but ourselves. Can you imagine for a while, summiting a mountain and then playing a full FIFA regulations 90 minutes match at 5,800 meters above sea level? Oh, we must really enjoy torture. Nah, maybe not. But here's the point. Women can do anything. 9 months later, that was not enough, by the way. So 9 months later, Haneen and I, along with old and new EPF sisters, convened in Jordan. With the support of His Royal Highness, Prince Ali ibn al-Hussein, we executed our second challenge, the Jordan Quest. 40 players from 25 countries completed a 12 days hike through the rift valleys of Jordan, trekked more than 100 kilometers, and trained around 700 young girls, most who never played sports before. We gave them basic football and life skills. We sang and danced together, laughed, and enjoyed the mashup of nationalities coming together for the benefit of girls in sports. God didn't give me sisters, but He gave me more than 700 young girls to stand up for. And of course, we ended our challenge playing the lowest altitude football match ever played in history at the Dead Sea. And by the way, we set another world record for that. And for you guys, the third is on the way. Stay tuned for next year. As I mentioned before, I work with GIZ, Sport for Development Project. As part of our work, we run football camps and clinics for kids in all around Jordan. We believe that football is not just a game. It's hope, life, education, fun and happiness. The smiles that radiate from the children's eyes is what makes us wake up every single day with passion. And as they say, do what you love, that you'll never have to work another day. To the women and girls who want to start playing sports, it is never too late. There's a lot of grassroots centers, academies, clubs you can start with. And to the women and girls in the audience and around the world, know this. Do not let anyone doubt your abilities because you're a girl. It is not about being perfect. It's about the effort. And when you implement that effort in your daily lives, that's when change occurs. Remember, sports is where you can throw away all your daily stresses and negative energy. It is about being with your crazy fun friends, creating new friendships, building a positive peer network. It is about keeping your mind and body in a good shape. And as the great Nelson Mandela once said, sport can create hope where once there was despair. I want to leave you all with these final thoughts. To the parents in Jordan and around the world, support your daughter. She's holding your name. She's making you proud. Be there for her. Believe in her ability to choose the sport she wants. This will push her to continue striving for greatness. And I promise you, this will mean everything for her and will make her feel like she owns the world. It never gets easier. It just gets better. And once you unleash her, catch her if you can. Thank you.